Good evening from Cave Arena in Demarest, Georgia, where the Piedmont Lions are taking on the Belhaven Blazers in a collegiate conference of the South matchup that could shape up the rest of the season. My name is Blake Phillips. I'm joined in the booth by Chad Hall. Chad, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, man. I'm really looking forward to this matchup. It was a one-point thriller down in Mississippi in December. This is going to be incredible. Cave Arena Lions are undefeated when playing in front of their home crowd. A great turnout so far. I'm stoked. I'm nervous.
Yep, I'm very excited. This is my first time in the booth for the Lions, and I've been told a lot about how big that student crowd especially gets and how rowdy they get for big games like this. And because when we played against Belhaven in Mississippi, it was such a close game, I'm expecting that home court advantage to really be able to boost the Lions tonight.
Absolutely. This Lions team plays phenomenal at home. Undefeated on the season. We're going to see about 10 or 12 guys come into tonight's ball game who can really make a difference on the floor. Yep. And it's going to be fun to watch. They really have to start to limit Belhaven's offense in Jordan Marshall. Jordan Marshall, 20 and a half points per game. It's going to be a battle. Up and down the floor tonight, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Certainly, and Luke Couch as well is a player to watch on the other side. Very, very accurate. I was looking through the statistics earlier for Belhaven, and Couch is their shooter. Most accurate, shoots the most threes, and has made the most threes on the season. Definitely someone to look out to rival Will Richter and his ability to shoot the three ball. Ryan Jolly as well, a big scorer for the Lions that is going to have to step up and make sure they're matching what the Blazers are putting up.
Absolutely, and if this team is really getting going, Ryan Jolly is on, and he is firing on all cylinders. He is the facilitator of this offense. He plays great defense. He is the heartbeat that leads this Lions team, as well as the people around him. They play as a team. They get up and down the floor, and if they're having a fun time, it's a tough night for the opposer.
Yeah, fun is what it is all about, especially with these home matchups where the Lions are averaging 86.5 points this season at home. 4-0, undefeated here as well. So this is a very big match, not just for the Collegiate Conference of the South standings, but to continue that undefeated streak at home for the Lions. And into tomorrow's matchup as well against Huntington College. So we'll see what they can put up if they are having fun. That's the biggest key, like you talked about. How well this team performs.
Absolutely, and this is a huge monumental game, especially in the standings, and I think we're really going to have a good night, especially for you, your first night. maybe you'll bring some good luck to the squad.
We will see about it. The starting lineups are being announced on the floor right now, but for your Piedmont Lions, you have Noah Reardon, Ryan Jolly, Will Richter, Andrew Stimpson, and Devin Dean. On the Belhaven side, Judah Jordan, Jordan Marshall, Luke Couch, Donovan Givens, and Damian Wheaton. So the starting five we expected from the Piedmont Lions with Devin Dean in there as well, who's been starting the last last 7 consecutive rather for this Lions team. So we'll see how this lineup, who's remained relatively consistent this year, does.
Absolutely. And what's really interesting to me is Noah Reardon getting the starting nod. Used to seeing Ori Clements Owens really get slotted into the starting lineup, but Noah Reardon, man oh man, you missed it last season. Noah Reardon was the absolute game changer. He got his opportunity with all of the injuries on the squad, and he was great. Absolutely incredible. Noah Reardon, when he's on, it's a great time here in Cave Arena.
Certainly. I mean, Reardon is averaging 10 points a game for this Lions team. Is shooting about 33% from the three-point line. So Reardon knows how to score and could be a big boon to this Lions offense, which they're going to need. If they're going to keep up their scoring streak at home, that 86.5 points per home game is a very difficult mark to live up to, especially against a good Belhaven Blazers team. You're going to need to be shooting well in front of this home crowd.
Absolutely, and if they're going to even get close to the 90-point mark, everybody has to hit. That's the thing. This Lions lineup really has the opportunity to really put the ball in the basket and put it in consistently. It's just they have to beat the defense of the Belhaven Blazers. 1 point affair just a month ago. It's almost been a month to date, but I'm really looking forward to it. The doubleheaders now from the CCS, it's awesome. I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen.
Certainly, tip-off about to get this game underway. I'm sure the last match between these two squads in the back of every player's minds. At the line, we have Andrew Stimpson going up against Belhaven to see if they can win the ball off tip. It is Belhaven's ball, so they'll get the first possession of the game as they look to get this game started off on the right foot. The crowd around the top of the key. Judah Jordan. Stop, pass back out top. Luke Couch looking towards the corner, intercepted. The Lions break down the court, kicking it out. Will Richter for three. No good.
The Lions defense is in their standard 2-1-2 set, and they have really active hands. They're quick to the ball. They rotate well. If they're really moving on the defense, like I said, it's going to be great.
That ball poked away by Stimpson leads to the first bucket of the game. Coming as it's laid in by Noah Reardon. You talked about it, and Reardon is a big scorer, and he'll find the first two.
I'm not surprised, to say the least.
2 steals already for the Lions, but finally the Blazers down low with a pair of opportunities. Foul finally called, and it looks like Damian Wheaton will go to the line. Wheaton at the free throw line, making his first. On the season, shooting just about 57%. We'll go 1 for 1 there, so 2-1 ball game. The Lions still out on front, and they're their first slow possession here. The first 2 have come off of steals, so they'll finally be able to set something up as opposed to the fast breaks they've gotten. Devin Dean looking to lay it in, has the foul called, and he'll go to the line.
That was a nice move from Devin Dean. A little hesitation with the head fake to put the ball back on the floor and attack the basket.
And Devin Dean at the line, about a 59% free throw shooter. Trying to put the Lions back up by 2. First one, no good, a little strong. We'll keep it at a 2-1 ball game, but Dean averaging 8 points per game so far this season. We'll get his first bucket at that line. 3-1 Lions. Call to fix the clock there. That's why the whistle was blown. 18:32 here in the first half. The Lions in a full court press, trying to see if they can get those active hands going again. Find themselves another steal. But the Blazers find it down the court again. It's Damian Wheaton. That time puts the lay-in there in the first attempt.
Seems like for the Blazers right now, their offensive game plan is to find Wheaton underneath the basket. They're just able to penetrate the zone and find him underneath.
What's worked so far, that's 3 attempts for Wheaton. And on the other side of the floor, Ryan Jolly, star player for the Lions, guarded closely, and no one touched that ball as it went out of bounds. So off of the Lions and Blazers ball.
Interesting the Lions aren't showing another press off of this inbound.
Focused on making sure they have someone back to guard Wheaton, who has had a stellar start in terms of opportunities to this game. Judah Jordan calling for the ball back. Will Richter all over him. Back to Judah, putting up the 3. This one just short. Rebound, the Lions. 3 ball for Piedmont. Another one just short, but Stimpson with the rebound. We'll get it out to Jolly. He'll take it back up to the top. Set up a play here. Bean sets the screen for Jolly, who looks to lay it in. Hits the ground hard, rather. Foul called on the Blazers.
Yeah, Jolly will shoot 2 from the line after the blocking foul.
This could be Ryan Jolly's first points of the game. A 78% free throw shooter. Will put home his 36th free throw of the season. The Lions take their lead back and then some. 5-3 Piedmont. Back in front. And again, Judah Jordan being met almost immediately by Will Richter. He's forced to switch off with a screen and a wild pass. Goes out of bounds. Lions ball.
The active pressure from the zone defense with the Lions it's impeccable. I really enjoy watching their defense because when their defense is really clicking and they're rotating and talking, it's a hard defense to beat.
Opponents averaging just about 70 points per game. That defense has come out strong early. They realize the importance of this game. Here's Jolly once more. Dumps it off to Dean. Pump fake. Drive in. Again, trying to go low. Denied there by Wheaton. Jolly grabs the rebound. Quick footwork from Jolly. Forces the foul. Called on Donovan Givens. His first of the game.
Looks like they're going to call it a foul on the floor for a reach-in.
Jolly from 3. That one's good. A swish from way downtown, and Ryan Jolly starting to get hot. 5 points already. Judah Jordan back to work. The ball back. Jordan Marshall down low to Wheaton. The lay-in does find its way home, and the Blazers score their 5th. Jolly again looking for more. Will bank it in off the glass. He's got 7. Quickly moving it down the court. Stimpson draws the charge. Lions ball. Timeout called by Belhaven. What a start for this Piedmont team. 10-5 the score, 15:45 on the clock, and that defense looks stout.
I told you. When this Piedmont defense is really clicking and they're rotating, they're talking, oh my gosh. I could hear Andrew Stimpson yelling from down there and saying, he said hands. I mean, wow.
And you see Stimpson as well after he drew that charge. He was screaming his head off. Very excited, very hyped up, and that's the kind of energy you need in front of the home crowd against one of the top teams in the Collegiate Conference of the South. This Belhaven squad is not easy to beat, but with fast starts like this, you make it easier on yourself down the stretch.
And what I think both teams know the implications of this contest, because you don't have this much energy in a contest that doesn't mean anything. Right? This determines the outlook of the year, essentially. And, I mean, you can see who wants it more right now.
Yep, a good first 4 minutes. Ryan Jolly, again, I'll reiterate, 7 total points. Leads the team by a wide margin, and leads the team in season-long stats as well, with assists, steals, pretty much every stat under the sun outside of rebounds. Ryan Jolly is huge at every statistical category, and is already showing that, and will be the one taking it up the court as we get started once again in the 5th minute of this big game here in Cave Arena. Devin Dean pulls up. Takes a couple of bounces and finds its way home.
What I've noticed so far is they're leaving Devin Dean open in the mid-range.
Oh, Will Richter, those active hands again. Gets the ball loose. The lay-in, no good. Second chance, no good. Andrew Stimpson racing to the ball. Waiting on the call from the ref, and it is Lions ball.
Andrew Stimpson is fired up. Oh, my gosh.
Stimpson celebrated a birthday just yesterday, January 19th.
Happy belated Stimp.
Definitely, and he's playing like a birthday boy. That birthday cake energy definitely showing up here in the first half. Jolly again, dribbling in. We'll take it back out. Dumps it off to Dean. Richter moving in, draws two, but lays it in like it's nothing. The 15th and 16th points, 13th and 14th points for the Lions, and just 5 for the Blazers. We are on a run at the moment. Double team forces the kick ball. I think we saw Noah Reardon out of bounds when he touched that one, so it'll stay with the Blazers, but a lot of active hands again. And another timeout. Belhaven calling another one.
So what I've noticed so far is they're starting off a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions they're here. They're ready to play. It's been a while since they played at home. They got to play at home over the break, but there's not a crowd like this during the break. I mean, last time they played at home was Greensboro here on January 3rd.
Yep.
So this is the first home game in, 17 days?
Yeah.
2.5 weeks? Yeah. I know who's ready to play.
I'm sure. I mean, it was a successful road trip for them as well. The last 4 games were on the road. They went 2-2, and even those 2 losses were by a combined 5 points. So they played well outside of Cave Arena. Now that they're back home, looking to continue that momentum, keep the results going. And the next 5 of theirs, I believe, will be played here in Demarest, Georgia, and 4 of the next 5 games are in Demarest, Georgia, and 3 of those are home. So they can keep momentum going, win some conference games, move up in the standings. They'll be looking good. That'll be Lions balls. That's another unsuccessful possession for the Belhaven Blazers. .14:30 on the clock. Piedmont leading by 9. Devin Dean, no good there. Foul called on Noah Reardon with a hit. The second foul for the Lions of the game. Jordan to the corner. Gets it back up top. Screen set. Tries to pass it out. Errant pass, but it is corralled. Blazers looking for more than 5. It's Wheaton again. That one a bit further out than he's been shooting throughout this game, but still off regardless. Ryan Jolly deep. No good. His second attempt of the game, but the rebound grabbed by Noah Reardon. His second chance opportunity is off the mark. Judah kicks it out. Pump fake. Dribble 3 is good for the Blazers. That one, Matthew McMillan, adding 3 to their total. Will Richter, a long 2. Hartenberg fighting for the rebound, trying to get over to Jolly, but the Blazers are able to grab it. Back up top. Blazers kicking it around, trying to find an opening in this brick wall of Alliance defense. Deep 3 here, and it's good. Wow, that is an impressive shot from McMillan.
McMillan's looking really good from behind the arc right now. He's finding his shot, and he's taking it any chance he gets.
I mean, that's 6 points in the last 30 seconds from McMillan, and it gets the Blazers right back in this game. Lions trying to go back up by 6, and of course, it's Jolly from way downtown, 17-11. The Lions get back to 6. Here's Jordan, kicking it back up top. That 3 no good. The Blazers do miss from beyond the arc. And the Lions the rebound. Devin Dean down low against the big man. Couldn't get that over Wheaton. That's a quick possession. Now going the Blazers' way. Jordan for 3, and that is good. 17-14. It's a party from beyond the arc right now for the Blazers.
It looks really good from both sides. They're shooting the 3 ball successfully so far, and that's the game of basketball now, is shooting 3s. So when you have enough shooters on the floor for both sides of the ball, we're going to see it all night long. I think we got a good one on our hands.
That's an adjustment we've seen from Belhaven. They were struggling to get the ball into the paints. I mean, Wheaton had a couple of opportunities, but it was still difficult to find scores in that manner. And with the amount of steals that the Lions had in the first couple of minutes of the game, I don't blame the Blazers for looking for more opportunities from 3, and they certainly found them. It's one thing to take them. It's another thing if you're hitting. So the Lions are got to be a bit more cautious playing defense, giving that much space to shoot.
Absolutely, and Belhaven's just finding the right openings. The Lions are just a little too late on their closeouts and their rotations. But other than that, the Lions are playing solid defense. Belhaven's finding the right shots, and they're knocking them down.
Their offense certainly looking good as well. Jolly has at least 10 so far in the first 8 minutes of the game, getting very close to his per-game average of 15. He's playing hot so far. He'll be sitting out. We've got Aaron Palmer on the ball. Ori Clements Owens for 3. That is good. Both teams shooting well from 3 as Clements Owens notches his first points of the game.
I'd imagine on this possession they're going to be looking for Wheaton down low.
No, it's a deep 3, but acts as effectively a pass. Is down low. Martaven McWilliams grabs the rebound per se and lays it in. Clements Owens around the corner. There's Helen Brooks driving in as the pass deflected. Aaron Palmer couldn't grab it away from Wheaton. So the Blazers a steal. Pass up top, a deep 3. That one finds its way in. McMillan has hit 2 from way beyond the arc, and now the Blazers just down by 1.
McMillan is, he's not afraid to shoot the ball, I'll tell you what.
Well, here's Hunter Norman, kicking it back out up top. Aaron Palmer from the corner. That one just a bit off. Blazers grab the rebound. The corner. No immediate shot, but back to the hot hand of McMillan. No way. Very deep shot. He is on fire. Blazers take the lead. Lions fans in a state of shock at the moment with how well the Blazers have started shooting from 3. And steal, near steal. The Lions will be able to keep it in their paws. Hunter Norman dribbling in under 10 on the shot clock. Out to Palmer from 3. No good, and Judah Jordan grabs the rebound.
The Lions are in a desperate need for a bucket right here.
That they are, and the Blazers can't stop finding buckets. They'll go up by 3, and we don't have exact numbers from how many three-pointers they've hit, but it feels like they're finding them in buckets full.
6 for 9 from behind the arc for the Blazers.
67% from 3. You have to figure they'll start slowing down eventually. The Lions will start picking it up from 3 eventually as Clements Owens misses. McMillan from 3. Oh my word! Timeout, Lions. Got to cool that man down.
Wow. The Blazers are 70% from behind the arc. They are not missing right now. You have Marshall 1 for 1, Jordan 1 for 2, Couch 1 for 3, Gibbons 1 for 1.
That's unbelievable.
This is incredible. This is one of the greatest shooting displays I've seen in the first 11 minutes of a ball game.
Yeah, well, these teams have both come out hot. And a correction, that is not McMillan, Matthew McMillan. That is Hubel for the Blazers. Had my notes wrong there. Got to credit him for the shooting clinic that he's put on the last couple of minutes.
That's absurd what he's doing right now.
So the Lions hoping to cool the Blazers down with their shooting performance the last couple of minutes. Under 10 to play in the first half. 28-20. Belhaven have found themselves in a good position here with half of the first half left to play, though. 4 fouls. We'll see if the Lions try and draw some fouls, get some Blazers in foul trouble. That's a nice find underneath the basket, and Ryan Jolly back in the game lays it in.
What a pass. My, oh my. Aaron Palmer's got the vision for a big man.
That was a dime, getting Jolly back involved in the offensive end. That'll add some stability to the offensive side of things. Another deep 3 attempt for the Blazers, and the timeout does not appear to have stopped the avalanche of 3 points that we're seeing. Jolly and Reardon up top. Going to get it to Palmer. We'll see what he can find. Down low as the ball stripped from him. Out of bounds off Belhaven. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time to develop something for the Piedmont Lions. Jolly to inbound, finding Reardon. And get it back out to the star. Jolly across, Stimpson down low to Palmer.
Yes.
The ball was initially hit. Palmer collected it and laid it in for an easy 2.
The Lions are certainly not being selfish on offense right now.
Definitely not. 4 assists for Piedmont here. Reardon and Richter closing down up top, forcing the pass, but down low, laying it in. Number 4, Jordan Marshall for the Belhaven Blazers. 33-24, a 9-point lead for the Blazers. But foul called. That'll be the team's 5th. It's on number 5, Martaven McWilliams.
Man, we've got a good one so far. Under 8, media timeout. I mean, wow.
We'll see if this one can slow down the 3-point shooting affair that we're seeing right now. The Lions talking it over. I mean, if you are coach right now for the Lions, what are you telling your guys?
The defense, it looks good. The rotations look good. It's just a closeout, and you got to force them to make an extra pass. The Lions have to get the Blazers out of rhythm.
Yep.
They're shooting the ball. They're rhythm shooters, obviously, and when they're hot, they're hot. You got to really figure out how to limit their opportunities. You got to force them to take a shot that they're not comfortable taking.
Yep.
And right now they're just shooting uncontested 3-pointers, and it's really benefiting them.
Certainly, Coach Neely has had a lot to talk about in that timeout. You're right. You got to start contesting those, and with Neely's 10 seasons of experience here, it's, I'm sure, something that he has seen before, knows how to work around. But Matt Hubel, 3 for 3 from 3-pointers. He's only shot 3-pointers. 9 points for him here. Definitely a player to close out on. But the Lions can cut the lead down as Jolly has possession. A little fake there, gets in some space, but the jumper no good. Rebound Belhaven. Back to Hubel. Passes it to Jordan, and that is another 3. This time Jordan Marshall taking the shot.
75% from beyond the arc.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's one thing to shoot that much in a regular game, at a home game, but in a hostile environment, difficult to do. And another shot goes awry for the Lions, and it looks like Will Richter traveled. That's a tough one. Unforced errors are really going to make the Belhaven lead get worse. That just means another opportunity for the defense to show its grit.
Lions really got to dig deep here. You're down by 12 at home. You need something. You got to flip a switch here.
Jordan Marshall finds Luke Couch. Back to Marshall. Fancy footwork. Deep three misses. Comes up just short there on the rim. Jolly trying to press the issue. Down low. Devin Dean a lay-in. A nice find by Jolly. Great finish by Dean. Hubel has it. We'll dump it off. Passing it around the arc. Marshall driving down low. The lay-in scored by McWilliams.
Now it seems like the Lions are overcompensating to stop the three ball, and they're giving up the easy buckets underneath.
12-point lead now for the Blazers. The largest of the game. Devin Dean kicking out to Stimpson. The pump fake gives him some space here. Left wide open there. Easy shot for Stimpson. And that'll cut it to 10. Looking for more are the Blazers. Down low. That's a difficult layup and looks like an and one. It was an attack up top. Now going down low is Belhaven and finding a way to score some difficult lay-ins.
Well, they're definitely taking the high percentage looks and they're making them. So Belhaven's converting and firing on all cylinders right now, and they're starting to increase their lead.
Jolly's got Dean down low. Lex for Richter up top. Dean does receive. Wanted to pass inside, will shoot. Long two misses, and the Blazers will grab the rebound. Fast, down the court. Drive in, kick out, Hubel deep. No good. He does miss his first three of the game. And out of bounds on Belhaven.
That was a lot more contested than the others. Reardon was right there. He had his hand up. He was ready to close out right there.
Have to be expecting Hubel to pull up from way beyond the arc. Jolly finds Reardon, who'll move in, kicks it out. Here's Stimpson. That three is good. The Lions notch a triple. Back to a 10-point lead for the Blazers.
Exactly what they needed. This place is starting to get back into it.
That ignited the crowd as they erupted. And the ball found its way in the net. Hubel will not pull up, elects to pass. What a steal from Jolly. All balls, says the official. And he'll move down with pace. Almost lost it, but slowed it down. We'll find Reardon up top. Down low to Dean. We'll try and pull up the lay-in, no good. Couldn't find the rebound, falls to the floor. Crowd wants a foul, but no call from the official, and instead a quick two from Belhaven. About 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. The Lions, I'm sure, are looking for a run here to close it out. Stimpson again, same look. That time rolls around the rim. Not a friendly rim right there. Another three from the Blazers, and that one is good.
This is pretty unbelievable.
67%. Blazers have taken 15 threes, and they've still managed to keep up that high percentage. Down low, what a pass! Devin Dean finding Will Richter on the baseline.
The passes look really good. The Lions are finding their shots. They're just not converting as consistently as we'd want them to.
7th assist of the game for the Lions. Jolly finds himself a steal, gets it out to Richter quickly. That pass coming from the ground, but it works. Whatever gets the Lions the ball. Jolly to Richter. Three ball, no good. Rebound Belhaven. Another three attempted. That one won't splash. Staying dry. The Blazers starting to miss a bit more from the three-point line. Just in time for a potential end-of-half run, as the Lions have put together a couple of nice consecutive plays to claw their way back in this game. Stimpson, pull-up jumper. That one good. Stimpson's finding his rhythm.
Lions need a big run to close out the half here. They got to dig deep on defense. They got to finish this next 2.5 minutes out strong.
7 points for Andrew Stimpson. Now in defense, doing work. It's Jolly trying to close out the three to get there in time, and Hubel adds another one to his repertoire. Devin Dean now with the rock, looking down low, driving in, kicks it out. It's intercepted by Belhaven, but ball finds its way back to the Lions. Andrew Stimpson gets one to jump, finds Jolly. Pump fake one, second shot, no good. And a foul called. I think that one's on Richter. It is. He was fighting for the ball there. I guess got a bit too handsy. Immediate timeout, under 2. Lions will talk it over, see how they can cut down this 14-point lead that Belhaven has amassed here in the first half.
This is hard to comprehend. The Blazers came in here. They have a 14-point lead with under 2 minutes left. They're shooting 64% from behind the arc, 69% from the floor. I mean, yes, they have two people that are contributing more to the score sheet, and Marshall and Hubel. But Lions, they just have to be a little bit more consistent on offense. You're shooting 42% from the floor, 28% from three. Three-pointers need to go up to about 35%, and you got to be more in the 50% land from the floor. Lions definitely have an opportunity to get this thing going.
Definitely. I mean, that three-point percentage is lower than their average all season, so they can find a way to climb to their average. There's extra points to help cut into this lead, but the assist game is what's impressing me so far. These cuts down low and the easy lay-ins that the Lions are finding themselves thanks to these crisp passes. It's definitely an avenue that they can take to try and exploit some gaps in the Belhaven defense, but they have to find a lot more consistency in offense while limiting the opportunities that Belhaven is finding on the other end. But back into this full court press, maybe get Belhaven running up and down the court a bit more in this final 2 minutes, get them a bit more tired, get those shots missing. But actually, I thought a three was going up there. Not quite. Good closeout. Tight defense here. Hunter Norman playing both up top. Judah Jordan back in the game. Big player to watch for Belhaven, but that's a deep three from Luke Couch, who's normally very active. That one misses. Here's Ori Clements Owens, one-on-one, lay-in no good. Rebound, Hellenbrook. That one no good, but the foul is called. A push, I believe. Hellenbrook will go to the line.
One thing that I also want to highlight, the Belhaven team as a whole has 7 turnovers. The Lions only have 2. You'd expect for the team to have least amount of turnovers to be winning the ball game. That's just not the case when a team is shooting this consistently from behind the arc.
No, certainly not. The game started out so well for the Lions in terms of stealing the ball. As Hellenbrook takes his first, he's able to drain it. It's easy points like these that the Lions are going to need to grab as many as possible of to cut into this Belhaven lead. Is Hellenbrook, one of the tall guys for Piedmont, getting to the line and draining 2. A good 2 points to have. It's now just a 12-point game. With Hellenbrook in there, you expect the rebounds to increase as well, as the Blazers are out-rebounding the Lions by 6. It's 17-11 in that regard. That's an area the Lions can always improve upon when these shots do miss for the Blazers. Scooping the ball up and turning to quick points on the other end. Foul called on Hellenbrook. Reach in there. Wheaton trying to do work down low and at least draws the foul. Luke Couch to inbound. Judah Jordan has 2 immediately all over him in the corner there. Errant pass. Hunter Norman on the fast break. It is a 4v1 right now. Pass out. Misses. Hellenbrook will grab the rebound. Kicks it to Stimpson. Up top. 3 just short. No rebound for the Lions. It's Wheaton up top that grabs it now. Quick dump off there. Luke Couch. Back out to Jordan. Dribbling around, pull-up jumper. Misses. Wheaton grabs the rebound. Luke Couch from three. It's good. 52 for the Blazers. 20 seconds left. This will be the final possession of the game, you'd think, or not the game, the half rather. And the Lions have the ball. See if they can get the crowd going into halftime. Got to press the issue though. 5 now. Hunter Norman with the ball. Dribbling in, kicks it out to Hellenbrook from 3. That's no good. Stimpson, the lay-in at the buzzer. Grabbed Hellenbrook's miss and laid it in for a buzzer beater too. 52-39 at the half. The Blazers still in the lead, but at least something to build upon going into the second.
Absolutely, and this game is not out of reach by any means. The scoreline's not too difficult. All you have to do is come out of the half. You got to come flying around, and you really have to make your shots. The Lions have to do it better at converting the opportunities that they're given by the Belhaven defense. The Belhaven defense is making mistakes, right? The Lions defense, not so much. They are just knocking down the tough shots that you wouldn't expect for the average person to make.
Right.
So this is not over by any means. I'm really looking forward to the second half to see what the Lions draw up in the locker room, what they talk about, what the point of emphasis is, and how they're going to come out flying around in the second half.
And we will see how the Piedmont Lions come out in that second half in this big conference matchup. The Collegiate Conference of the South tight this season, and the Lions can certainly use this win over the Belhaven Blazers. We'll be right back for the second half after this break. Welcome back to Cave Arena in Demarest, Georgia, where the Belhaven Blazers are leading the Piedmont Lions 52-39 after 1 half of play in this big Collegiate Conference of the South matchup. Blake Phillips, Chad Hall still in the booth. Chad, we saw an absolute bucket full of threes from the Blazers side, and the Lions, the prime focus has to be slowing that offense down.
Yeah, absolutely. The Lions have to really play their game in the second half. If they want to run up and down the court, they can. They have the ability to. But the Lions really have to play their game and force Belhaven to get off of theirs. Because as of right now, Belhaven is shooting the ball well, and it's a problem for the Lions thus far with a 13-point advantage getting ready to go into the second half tip.
Yeah, Belhaven shooting 63% from beyond the arc and about 66% just in the field. So their offense was white hot in the first half, and a correction as well. We were calling number 14 Hubel. That is Matthew McMillan, who has shot 6 for 7 from three-pointer. A big reason Belhaven has the lead that they do. So closing out number 14, a big focus for the Lions and getting players like Will Richter going from the three-point line. Their best three-point shooter, 0 for 2 so far. Well, Ryan Jolly shooting 50% from 3, so his offensive productivity has not slowed down in terms of season progress. But Stimson as well, a big member of the offense, pass it to Jolly, kick out to Reardon. That 3 is good, and the Lions start off about how we hoped.
Lions got to get off on the right foot here to start the second half, really put this lead away.
That's Reardon's first three-pointer made of the game, shooting 33% now. There's Jordan, denied there. Might have been a pass, but Stimson had his hand all in that play. That 3 misses, and Andrew Stimson grabs the rebound.
What's interesting is the Lions have come out in man-to-man defense, and they're really forcing Belhaven to look for the correct shot rather than trying to just pick apart the zone.
There's Stimson, pull up, short two-pointer. And just like that is an 8-point game. A great start to the second half for the Lions. They have nullified the Blazers so far in offense and started off by sinking a couple of their own. Here's Jordan Marshall, has a pass deflected. Will Richter grabs it. It was Stimson that got his hand in there. Jolly down the court, drives in, misses, rebound. Devin Dean finds himself a pair of points, and it is a 6-point game. That is a 7-0 run to begin the second half for the Piedmont Lions. Only a minute and a half of it has elapsed. Foul called on the floor. Ryan Jolly with a push there on Luke Couch.
Lions getting off to a 7-0 run to start the second half. This is exactly what they needed coming out of the break.
Slowed down only temporarily by Jolly's first foul of the game. Team first of the second half. Donovan Givens finding Jordan Marshall. Looking for Wheaton down low. Aggressive defense from Devin Dean. Wheaton denied an easy bucket there. Dean stuck to him like glue. Reardon the other way. Dump off to Richter. Back to Reardon. Looking for a lane to the basket. Off the glass. Bounces in and out, but the foul called. And Reardon will go to the line.
Lions are very much in attack mode right now. It seems like the Blazers have gotten a little complacent coming out of the break, especially coming out with a 13-point lead that has quickly gone away to 6.
Could be cut to 4 here. Noah Reardon, 74% free throw shooter on this season, but that rim did not allow the first one to go in. Reardon, just 2 total points this game. Normally a huge threat. Getting the starting nod today. Will find himself that second free throw to add to his total. 52-47 with 17:40 on the clock here. The crowd starting to get a bit more into it here in the second half. Richter in defense there. Denies again the easy bucket. Noah Reardon with the rebound. We'll give it to Ryan Jolly. Pass to Richter, kicks it back up to Jolly. Thought about the three-pointer. It's a long one, long two, but stays out. The Lions will slow down. Had to happen eventually in offense. Devin Dean has the foul called on him on the floor. Looks like we were close to a jump ball there. Second team foul for Piedmont. Luke Couch to inbound. Wheaton down low, back up top. It's Judah Jordan. Off, but the ball goes right to Couch. Belhaven will slow it down with 17 on the shot clock.
Oh, I like what the Lions are doing on defense right now. They're going in and out of zone. They're going man to zone, back to man. It's incredible.
5 here on the shot clock. A tough bucket. That was just thrown up there with a prayer, but finds its way home for Judah Jordan. Noah Reardon from 3. That one's off, but I like the thought, shooting with confidence.
Yeah, it's definitely a better start for the Lions.
Ooh, foul called there. We'll see who it's on. Push there on Ryan Jolly. That'll be his second of the game. And at the line now, Jude Jordan. First one finds its way home. 74% free throw shooter is Jordan. One of the top scorers tonight. Or rather, no, it's a different Jordan. Jordan Marshall is one of the top scorers. Judah Jordan's trying to work his way up to the top of the ranks for the Blazers, so they haven't needed his offensive prowess thus far. Lead back up to 9. Now the threes have slowed. Richter into the paint. Ball bounces around, but does not find its way home. Now here's Jordan Marshall. Cutting in, bouncing the ball out. It's a baseline jumper. And it will go in and out. Both offenses a bit slow at the moment. Richter to the corner. Stimpson takes one dribble, pulls up, and makes the 2.
Stimpson makes it 13 on the night, shooting a cool 6 for 8 from the floor and 33% from behind the arc. Can't be mad at those numbers.
That's the kind of game you want to play the day after your birthday. Stimpson is playing hot and giving himself a birthday present here in Cave Arena. Long 3, Luke Couch won't find the mark. Ryan Jolly grabs the rebound. Behind the back, takes it himself. No, kicks it to Stimpson. The three-pointer. It's clean. 56-52. The Lions cut the Blazers' lead to 4.
Oh my gosh, the birthday boy.
From the corner, that's a clean jumper. Jordan Marshall adding to his total points. Jolly again, looking baseline. Right behind the back to a cutting Noah Reardon. What a find by Jolly, what a finish by Reardon. The pass is just as clean as earlier.
Lions are looking real good on both sides of the ball right now. They're forcing misses and they're converting shots.
Down low, Wheaton versus Dean. Wheaton just kind of throws it up. The crowd not pleased with that call. Thought Dean was playing clean defense. And timeout called. I think it's the media timeout, under 16. And Wheaton will shoot 2 when we do come back from this timeout. But just a 4-point lead. The Blazers led by a lot at the half, 13.
Yeah.
And now it's down to 4 thanks to a hot start by Piedmont.
Piedmont they've really turned it around coming out of the break. They're making shots. Stimpson's leading the way right now with 16. Jolly's just behind him with 12. They are playing stout defense. They're going in and out of man and zone. That's very good. And then they're shooting the ball. They're making their shots. They're converting. once we get the stats, I'm sure that the percentages are much better now because they're getting closer to 45%. They're getting closer to 35 from behind the arc. So they're looking really good.
Their three-point percentage has certainly improved in the second half, getting closer to that season-long average. And 6 for 19 still from three, but they are finding a lot down low with those quick cuts, those beautiful passes. Ryan Jolly especially is distributing like this team needs him to. The assists up there, 13 for the Lions.
Yeah, and Jolly has 6 of them.
And he's got 6 of them. So 2 shots for Wheaton. Again, out of this timeout again, was fouled down low, as is his bread and butter. Wheaton is so far 1 for 2 free throw shooting, and that first one stayed up there, goes out. 1 for 3 now is the big guy for the Blazers. Misses both of them. The crowd had to be a factor in that. Very loud, very distracting.
Crowd's getting back into it. That's exactly what the Lions want.
Ryan Jolly as Palmer setting a screen. Thought about the 3 instead, dribbles in, too short. Wheaton helps out with that rebound, but it was Marshall that corralled it. Wheaton, long 2. No good. Ryan Jolly with the rebound. Reared into Palmer. Down low, Richter cutting, but Stimpson's the one who receives the pass back to Palmer. Setting screens to get some openings, and foul called there. I think Stimpson was grabbed. Called on Judah Jordan, his 3rd personal of the game. 20 seconds to shoot here for the Lions. 13:35 in the second half. A 4-point game. Belhaven still maintaining their lead, but it is a lot slimmer than it was previously. Jolly stuck, needs some help, gets his dribble back thanks to an attempted steal and lays it in over the head of 2 defenders.
Everyone that's on the floor right now is attacking the basket with confidence. They're even shooting the ball well. The Lions look really, really good. They look like a totally different team now. They look like the team that we saw in the first 7.5 minutes in the first.
That's a decent response there by Belhaven. Baseline jumper made by Jordan Marshall. Palmer up top. Oh, was looking for Stimpson, but pass intercepted. Fast break for Belhaven. Reardon forced the shot as opposed to the layup, and Palmer grabs the rebound off the missed shot. Back to Reardon, though. He'll take it down low. Denied there by Wheaton. Little ambitious of a shot with 3 Blazers around him, and now the other way. Going the other way, offensive foul called. And the Lions will get possession. So another chance after that last steal, but the Blazers starting to get into those passing lanes of the Lions. Something to take note of. Don't want to give easy possessions away to Belhaven, especially at this stage of the game when you've battled so hard in the second half to claw your way back.
All the Lions have to do is keep it simple on offense now. You're within striking distance right now, so you just got to keep it simple, find your shot, make the extra pass, and convert the shots that you need.
Ori Clements Owens back in the game. His first shot of the second half will miss, but a tip out. Ryan Jolly grabs it from Stimpson. There's Stimpson feeling it down low. The floater is good. 2-point game, 60-58. Piedmont within 2. The crowd is getting loud here in Cave Arena. The Cave Crazies being heard. 14, McMillan back in the game. Going down low, 2 steps off the glass, lays it in. That's an impressive ball. Had all kinds of Lion paws in front of him. Hunter Norman pulls up, but that shot's no good. Another, kick out. Stimpson intercepts. Right place, right time. Clements Owens all alone in the corner. Misses the three. Luke Couch going to slow things down, wants something set up. Looks like foul called on Ori Clements Owens. He was playing tight defense there. And that is a timeout on the floor. Still a 4-point game. It's close. The offenses, though, have slowed down.
Yeah, absolutely. Belhaven especially. Belhaven's only scored 10 points this half. Piedmont has just about doubled them with 19 in the half. Piedmont is within striking distance now. They just got to make 2 more buckets, and they can really start to get in a rhythm and really start to bring this one back into their favor.
Certainly have to come out vicious again out of this timeout. They've done that after every single break so far. The second half break, the first media timeout, and now the second one. They have to do the same. Come out fighting hard on both ends of the ball and keep cutting away at this lead. It's an impressive comeback here. We thought that the Blazers' 3-point streak might come to an end in the second half. They had to slow down eventually, and they certainly have, thanks to the tight defense the Lions are playing.
Absolutely. And what's interesting is Belhaven is really not shooting the 3-ball this half. They're settling for 2s now, which I expected to happen coming out of the break, because you can't keep that streak going for an entire 40 minutes of play.
0 for 3 in the second half is Belhaven. 2 for 5 are the Lions. So we'll see if they can keep it up. A reminder, if you are just joining us, this is a big conference game for both these teams. 2-2 sits Piedmont in the Collegiate Conference of the South, trying to work their way back up to the top of the table. It's a 4-1 in conference play at Belhaven Blazers. Last time they matched up, it was a 1-point win for the Blazers. That shot misses there. Jolly can make it a 1-point affair. He pulls up from 3. But the Lions have been cutting down low just like that. Stimpson will lay it in. Great assist again by Ryan Jolly. That dynamic duo has been electric this game. The passes, the finishes. Aaron Palmer called for the foul. Luke Couch does a couple of push-ups as he goes to the ground. It's the team 5th for the Lions. That double team unsuccessful as it's split by McWilliams. Gets it out to Couch. 10 to shoot here on the clock. Pass out to McMillan. He'll drive in, looking down low. It's kicked to the corner. The 3-pointer, no good. But Wheaton fights for the rebound, gets it out to McMillan. Drives in, punches it out to Jordan Marshall. A lot of passing up top. Belhaven trying to go quickly. McWilliams, McMillan. Another 3-ball missed. Clements Owens grabs the rebound as it falls to him in the corner. Around 1, out to Stimpson, the hot hand for the Lions. Who missed that 3. And Ryan Jolly calls for the team to slow it down.
Smart decision by Jolly there. They were off and running in transition, and it's a good idea to really slow the ball down now, especially when they have the means to do so.
Screen allows a shot for Jolly. It misses, but he gets it right back after Aaron Palmer secured the rebound.
Back-to-back offensive rebounds for Palmer.
Jolly to Stimpson. Out to Norman. Around to Clements Owens. Hesitated a second. That's another 3-ball miss, but a third offensive rebound for the Piedmont Lions. This is a successful possession in that regard.
Could be potentially the biggest possession of the game.
Aaron Palmer, 3. No good. Just couldn't put it home. They kept getting chances, but couldn't make the shots go. McMillan to Jordan, and the soft touch will get the Blazers back up by 4. Hunter Norman Around to Palmer. He'll take it in. Errant pass there. Kind of fumbled the gather and had to throw it away because he wasn't getting a shot off. Palmer and Stimpson will head to the bench. Hellenbrook and Dean back in.
If Joe Hellenbrook can get hot, we could see the Lions really take off here.
And Hellenbrook is the big man on the floor at the moment. Ori Clements Owens goes to the ground. Crowd obviously wanting a foul happen right in front of him. And there is a foul called, but it's on Ori. Luke Couch will go to the line here. An accurate free throw shooter for the Blazers. First one sinks. (65-60) with 8 minutes left to play the second half here. The Belhaven Blazers versus the Piedmont Lions. This Couch makes both. And it is back up to 6 for the Blazers. Down by 13 at the half. The Lions cut it to 2. Have to work again. Richter from 3. Still just not hot from beyond the arc. And Hellenbrook nor Dean could get the rebound. Norman trying to stop Couch here. That's a tough shot, but Luke Couch gets it to go. On a run now, 6-0 for the Blazers. Dean fakes it, drives in, is denied, however. Fast break, 2-on-2, and the lay-in no good, but Couch right there for the board. And he increases the Blazers' lead to 10 now. Timeout Lions. Coach Neely going to talk it over as the Lions had everything going for them at about the 10-minute mark, and then it just slowed down.
I don't think it's necessarily slowing down. They're just not getting shots to fall. They're just making a couple mistakes, and it's a tough break right now because statistically they're doing better than the Blazers in the second half. It's just they got so close, and now you've gone back to right where you were. And there's plenty of time left, and in the game, they have all the means in the world to come back and win this game.
Most certainly, the Blazers just played with that cushion they built themselves in the first half, and now the Lions had a tough go of it the last several minutes. Have to forget all about that and come into this final 7 minutes playing like they started the second half. 6 from 25 from three-pointer. They started to increase that percentage, and now it has certainly diminished. 22.2% in the second half, 2 for 9 from beyond the arc. Will Richter just has not found his rhythm. He was the guy I was looking out for from 3 points, and I don't think he has made one tonight.
It's still very possible. In this next 7 minutes, it could be just a turn of the world. They just need to go on a big run and just continue to do what they've been doing all game.
Stimpson has 20, leading the Lions in scoring this game. Perhaps he's the hot hand that Piedmont needs to feed. No, Stimpson not on the floor right now. Reardon is back in, and Jolly's driving. The lay-in short, it was contested. And now Belhaven with a chance the other way. Luke Couch off the board, and it is good. A lot of lay-ins falling for the Blazers right now. Their drives are getting to the bucket. Richter to Dean. Dean to Jolly there in the corner, weighing his options. Will pass to Hellenbrook. And another gorgeous assist from Ryan Jolly. The finish by Hellenbrook up there as well.
Lions got to start shooting the ball. You're within 10 now. This is considered striking distance. The Lions got to find some three-point opportunities and really start to make some shots.
Well, you wanted Hellenbrook to get involved, and Ryan is doing just that. Devin Dean takes a shot. But the charge is called. What an effort by Devin Dean.
Yeah, Devin Dean's really putting his body on the line.
That hurt me. Now I'm all the way up here in the booth.
Right. Hitting the hardwood that hard's never a fun thing to do.
Still a foul at this point in the game like that is huge, drawing that for the Lions. So the defense remaining stout, so we have to do when Belhaven has been driving on you so much the last several minutes of gameplay. I mean, since about the 10-minute mark, they have been attacking the paint, and that's how you stop it.
All the Lions have to do is just contest the shots. You just got to contest the looks and get the rebounds. And then once you get the rebounds, you got to come on the other end, and you got to make it count. That's really all it is.
Certainly, that is the fourth personal foul in the second half. Still a ways to go for the bonus, at least for the Lions. Belhaven is in the bonus. That's why you saw Luke Couch shooting free throws moments earlier at the call on the floor. So, foul's a point of emphasis, stopping the drives to the paint a point of emphasis. And Ryan Jolly getting going scoring-wise as a point that the Lions have to focus on. 72-62 with 6:11 on the clock. In the second half, the Belhaven Blazers and the Piedmont Lions.
Lions have to play their best basketball of the year in these next 6 minutes.
Trying to keep their undefeated streak at home intact. 4-0 up until this point. Dean for three. Off the rim. Foul called. It's on the floor. It's called on Luke Couch. I think Joe Hellenbrook drew that one. Couch doesn't know what he did, but the ball will stay with the Lions. Hellenbrook using his height here. Oh, denied. Fast break chance for Jordan Marshall. The backwards lay in there to go up by 12. Devin Dean out to Richter. Another three-point attempt. That one no good. Richter though, Hellenbrook however, got the ball out to his teammate Reardon and finished off the play himself. Ten-point lead for the Blazers. Marshall keeping it, giving it to Couch, however. McMillan. Jolly got his hand in there, touched the ball. Long three. The space given, but Marshall could not make the shot. And now Piedmont can get underneath 10. Jolly. Around to Dean. Thinks about the shot instead. Drives in. Couldn't get it off the glass. Jolly will pull up from beyond the arc. That one won't go. And the inaccurate shooting continuing to plague Piedmont. Under 5 to play now. Jordan Marshall blocked from behind by Jolly. Gets his own ball, however. With a second chance. Rebounded by Hellenbrook. Pushing the pace now is Piedmont, but Jolly shot off the shoes of Devin Dean. McMillan the Couch. Distributing up top are the Blazers, wasting clock. Long three, McMillan, not the same as he was in the first half. He was nailing those earlier. Has cooled off just a bit now. Ryan Jolly has two on, and it means Devin Dean's open. He'll take a three. That one goes. Finally, the Lions will get themselves a three-point bucket. (74-67), 3:20 on the clock. And Belhaven still trying to stall this game as much as possible. playing with the cushion they've got. Couch goes to ground. A long three, good. McMillan making that one. Ryan Jolly's the ball poked away, but regains and draws the foul. It's on Couch. That's Couch's second. We got ourselves immediate timeout. Still a 10-point game. The Blazers holding the Lions at bay.
Yeah, they just can't. The Lions come down, they don't score, or they do score, and then they're just trading buckets right now. Lions got to string some stops together and really start making some baskets on the other end.
It was good to see a shot go in from Devin Dean. He was a bit cold, nailing that three just moments ago and trying to get into double figures. That is his 10th point, so it's 8 straight games now. Devin Dean in double figures, so he's definitely come on strong as of late in the season, but going to need him big down the stretch if the Lions are going to cut the lead down.
Absolutely, they're not dead yet. They got just about 3 minutes left. The deficit is 10, but this can easily be turned around.
I think the biggest thing I want to note is that neither Ryan Jolly nor Andrew Stimpson have scored in the last 5 minutes of play. And they were the largest sources of offense for the Lions in the first half. So other players are going to have to step up if Jolly and Stimpson aren't carrying the load in these final 3 minutes. Stimpson and Palmer back on the court. Devin Dean gets a jump, gets one to jump, and then goes up strong for the finish. 8-point game. Full court press, back in action. Ryan Jolly stripped it, and it goes off Belhaven and back into Lion hands. The press working out there. And we had a stoppage of play. Not sure what the ref signaled there, but regardless, Piedmont with the ball. Looking to get something going here, start a run late. Devin Dean to Palmer. Ryan Jolly has some space to work with, but a very tall Blazer on him. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with Piedmont. 2 to shoot here. This is essentially a catch and shoot scenario, maybe time for one dribble. But down 8, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Piedmont could really use some points right here. Reardon saying something to Jolly there on the baseline. Wonder what they've got cooking up. Catch and shoot, Palmer off. Rebound, regained by Piedmont, but the pass intercepted. Jolly on Jordan Marshall, but couldn't poke it away this time. So, Judah Jordan trying to dribble some clock away. A hard pass. It's an opportunity down low for the Blazers, but they kick it back out. Jordan Marshall has the ball stolen. Aaron Palmer all over that one. 3v2 the other way, but Aaron Palmer couldn't collect, and now it's a wide open lay-in for Jordan Marshall. 79-69. The Blazers again reestablish their 10-point lead. 90 seconds here. Jolly's three no good. Stimpson gets it to Palmer, and he fights for a well-earned 2 points. Full court press. Makes Judah Jordan pick up his dribble, but Belhaven still gets the ball down the court. That's a denial of service by Aaron Palmer. And the other way, Jolly lays it in. An effective counterattack to get it to 6, but 1 minute left. Piedmont have to be near perfect here. Almost forcing the steal. Devin Dean fighting for that one. Diving to the floor, but Belhaven will regain possession. Under a minute to play here. Have to start thinking about fouls soon. Now the foul called. And we will see 2 shots for Neil Terry. Just 2 points this game for Neil Terry, but a very important potential 2 here for the Blazers to go back up by 8. The Cave Crazies need to get loud here, and they will. First one stays out. Just a 46% free throw shooter. That was a good foul to take if you are Piedmont. It's who you want at the line. Second one, however, is good. 7-point lead. And clock started right there. So the ref's going to call the play dead. The Lions need every decimal of a second that they can get here. Ryan Jolly will pick it up. To Stimpson, the hot hand for the Lions. That one's good! 4-point game. Andrew Stimpson with a big 3 for the Lions. And foul called. Ryan Jolly will take that one. And that will put Martaven McWilliams at the line. He shoots a much better 65%. And Noah Reardon getting the crowd going. McWilliams makes the first of the 1-and-1. 81-76, 34.1 seconds on the clock. Both are good. Timeout, Piedmont. They'll talk things over. Coach Neely wants to make sure that he is putting together the best play possible for the Lions to give themselves a chance down the stretch, but the crowd is into it. The Lions are making shots. They have a good shot at forcing overtime, cutting it close, whatever they need to do to get a win here.
Absolutely. It's only a 2-possession game. You got 34 seconds to do so. Lions got to come down. They got to strike quick and then get the ball back. We're going to see high pressure. They're going to try and trap, and there's a lot that has to happen for this to happen, but it's not impossible. The Lions have a really good opportunity to trap right here and make it a 1-possession game just off of the hands of someone. Someone's got to come up big here.
That full court press has worked all game. We'll see if it works out here. The Lions keep things close. They outscore their opponents by just 0.9 a game. That's their season average. Jolly needs some quick points here to Reardon. Is picked up top. Palmer, the screen unsuccessful. A lot of clock being taken off here. Jolly to shoot the 2, but he makes it. 4-point game, Ryan Jolly coming alive here. That's what you need from your star player, clutch points.
A 3 would have been nice right there, and then you could have cut it to just a 1-possession game, but unfortunately it's still a 2-possession game. You got 19 flat on the clock. Lions quite literally have to get the ball back off the inbound, turn around, score a bucket, and then do the same thing all over again.
An exciting finish nonetheless here in Cave Arena. Ryan Jolly at 18 points over his season average of 15. Andrew Stimpson, 23, well above his season average. He is normally around the 5 to 6 point range, but 23 tonight.
He's having a game. You got a couple different Lions in double digits. You got a couple different Blazers in double digits. It's about even right now.
That's what you expect from a Piedmont Lions home game. Again, averaging 86.5 at home this season. They've played 4 before this. They've won all 4. Below average here, but still a chance to come out with the W. Double team forces an errant pass. Ryan Jolly picks it up. The lay-in, good! Foul called! Jolly will go to the line. It's a 2-point game, and Jolly still has 1 point. possible.
Here's the question.
Yep.
Do you purposefully miss the free throw and try and get the rebound? Or do you take your secured points and then just get the steal again?
Well, there are 15 seconds left, and if both free throws are made on the foul that the Lions commit, then it's back to a 4-point game. So purposeful miss would not surprise me right now. Jolly at the line, though. Will miss it. Rebound grabbed by Belhaven. Foul called immediately. That was Judah Jordan that went to the ground right there, so he will shoot 2, as that's the 10th team foul for the Lions.
You have to hope they miss at least 1, and then you keep it a 1-possession game.
Judah Jordan is a 74% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game. Not a player you want at the line, but this is a high-pressure situation, and you know that nerves are a factor. It is loud in Cave Arena. The first one misses. It will be a 1-possession game once the Lions get possession back. Hellenbrook out. Neely telling Jolly something there on the sideline, letting him know what to do once the Lions get the ball back. Both miss. The ball is loose. What's the call? On the line, Lions ball. 12.2 on the clock. Shaping up to be a thriller here in Cave Arena. Jolly will take it up the floor. 10 to play. Aaron Palmer with the screen, freeing up space for Jolly. He'll take it down low. Finds Devin Dean. It is deflected. Judah Jordan got his hands in there. Ball will stay with the Lions. 4 seconds on the clock.
Lions need an easy bucket right here. So it looks like they're putting Wheaton back in the game. They're trying not to give up something underneath. It's got to be a mid-range. It's got to be a jump shot.
A lot of height in there for the Blazers. A lot of shooting potential for the Lions. Out to Jolly. 4 seconds to shoot. He'll take it himself. The shot. Short. Rebound. Not collected. And the Lions fall just short to the Belhaven Blazers. They brought it back there at the end, but just could not get that final shot to go. Jolly got the look he wanted, but couldn't put it home.
It's a tough one to lose, but I mean, Lions have to have short-term memory. They got to come back tomorrow. They play again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It's a quick turnaround, but they gotta make it happen. It's a tough one to drop at home. It's a long time since you've played at home. It's understandable. There's a lot of jitters when it comes into these types of things, but they looked good. They played a complete team game. That's a heartbreaker. At least we got a good one at home, so we can do it all over again tomorrow.
And you have to wonder if the Belhaven Blazers don't shoot from 3 a miraculous percentage in the first half, what might have happened here. Piedmont was consistent. Belhaven just had the hot hand there early on. I mean, Huntington is a great rebound game for them. Huntington's 0-4 in conference play, and
it's a must-win tomorrow.
It is a must-win. I guess the team that you beat by almost 30 previously in the season. So looking forward to that one. But final thoughts before we close it out.
Great. It was an overall great game.
Yeah.
It was a good one to have here at home, and I mean, I'm incredibly happy. Not happy with the result, happy with the team, what the team did and how they played. They looked good as a unit, but it's a tough one to drop. Like I said, they're gonna have short-term memory. They're gonna come back out here and get it done tomorrow. Same with the women's team. We're gonna have a great day of basketball tomorrow. Piedmont basketball, definitely keep your heads high. We had a fun one, and I mean, you can't be mad about it.
Well, you certainly learn a lot about a team after a tough loss. So we will see how they respond tomorrow. But from Cave Arena, this has been Blake Phillips, Chad Hall on the call. We thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.